is everyone ready? All right, good afternoon or good morning, I guess it is still morning. Earlier this year, we partnered with Taylor Advising to begin developing a new 5-year strategic plan, a roadmap to guide the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department through 2031. Our goal is simple: to create a measurable, transparent plan that reflects the expectations of our officers, our professional staff, and the community we serve. Because the IMPD does not belong to one group, it belongs to all of us. Our officers, our employees, and our community partners all play a vital role in shaping our future. That's why over the summer we reached out to hear directly from each of you, asking what you want and expect from your police department moving forward. And I'm proud to say our cops, our professional staff, and our community answered that call. You shared honest feedback about the challenges we face and thoughtful ideas on how we can improve and better serve Indianapolis. The feedback helped form the foundation of the draft we are sharing with you today. At the core of this plan is our mission, to keep our community safe from crime and harm by serving with courage, compassion, and purpose. Everything in this draft is designed to strengthen how we fulfill that mission. This draft focuses on 3 key priorities. First, fostering a workplace that supports the health and professional growth of our officers and staff. That means improving recruitment and retention, prioritizing wellness, and ensuring strong leadership development at all levels. Second, enhancing community safety through mutual support, trust, and understanding. We know that public safety true public safety is a shared responsibility and requires consistent communication. This priority focuses on visibility in our neighborhoods, authentic communication, and stronger partnerships to better meet the community's needs. Third, investing in the department infrastructure to improve efficiency, preparedness, and morale. Includes upgrading our technology and facilities, aligning staffing and the organizational structure to meet future demands, and improving communication across the department. Each of these priorities reflects what we heard from the people who know this department best, those who serve in it, and those who depend on it every day. Your input remains critical. For IMPD officers and professional staff, in your email, you'll find a link to a survey. Please take a few minutes to share your thoughts about these priorities, our mission, our new mission statement, draft mission statement, and draft vision statement. For community members, you can review the draft and provide feedback by completing the survey at impdstrategicplan.indy.gov. Again, impdstrategicplan.indy.gov. It's a quick and easy survey to complete, which you can do on your phone, tablet, or your computer. Our final plan is expected in early 2026, and it will reflect IMPD's mission, values, priorities, goals, and initiatives, all designed to move our department and community forward together. I appreciate all of your continued participation and support as we move through this process to build a safer, stronger Indianapolis and IMPD together. I'll turn it over to Marla now, who will have some more information.
Thank you, Chief Bailey. Good morning. I'm Marla Taylor, and we're here with Taylor Advising. It has been an honor to partner with IMPD and our community to help shape this 5-year plan for the future of the department. Earlier this year, more than 3,000 people, including more than 2,200 members of our community and over 1,200 IMPD officers and professional staff, shared their feedback about what's working, what's not, and what's needed moving forward. Based on what we heard, 3 key themes rose to the top. The need for IMPD to invest in its people, to strengthen trust and connections with the community, and to modernize the systems and tools that support the department's daily work. Those insights directly shaped the strategic priorities in the draft strategic plan that we are releasing today. The draft includes, as Chief shared, a new mission statement and vision for the department, as well as 3 strategic priorities designed to strengthen trust, invest in people, and equip IMPD with the tools they need to serve our growing city. The full summary of what we heard from officers, professional staff, and the Indianapolis community this summer, along with lessons from other high-performing police departments across the country, is captured in the Strategic Opportunities for IMPD report, which is available right now at impdstrategicplan.indy.gov. Now we're asking for feedback again. Today through November 27th, officers, staff, and community members can review IMPD's strategic plan draft and share their ideas through an online feedback form, all of which is available in the 6 most spoken languages here in our city. That includes English, Spanish, French, Haitian Creole, Mandarin Chinese, and Burmese, so that everyone has the opportunity to share their voice in shaping the future of public safety in our city. And that online feedback form is also available now at impdstrategicplan.indy.gov. Once we collect everyone's feedback, our team will work alongside IMPD's leadership to finalize the plan in early 2026, a plan that truly reflects the voices of those who serve Indianapolis and those they serve alongside. From there, we'll outline clear, actionable steps and measurable outcomes for each priority, creating a roadmap to guide the department's progress over the next 5 years. This is just the beginning of the journey, and we're grateful to everyone who's been part of it so far. Thank you for helping to shape a shared vision for a safer and stronger Indianapolis. Chief?
We'll take some questions if you have any.
The first part of one of the parts of the survey says that only 50% of community survey respondents believe IMPD is trustworthy. How does the department work to rebuild that trust and enhance that trust over the next couple of months?
Yeah, that's the process, right? I mean, that's a continuous effort on our part, is to build that trust. We know that it's been completely shaken since 2020, and as we build things up, then something happens, whether it's nationally or locally, that we take a step back. And so that's why it's clearly one of our priorities as we move forward, is to try to find ways, working with the community, on how we continue to build that trust and push the needle higher with that 50%.
And as the department works to kind of build that trust and work with the community, are you guys kind of disappointed that only 2,200 community members filled it out? Indianapolis as a whole is huge.
Well, I think that there's a lot of apathy that exists in our society, whether it's coming out to vote for an election or participating in a survey like this. I just read that Central Indiana potentially could lose millions of dollars in infrastructure funding because of a lack of participation in a survey related to road funding. That's why we also had focus groups and other opportunities to bring people in. It's not always easy for people to do surveys. They don't want to do surveys. So that's why we invited people on multiple occasions to come in and speak to us face to face. And people did that. I would have loved for more participation, but this is another opportunity. And as we move forward, we'll still want to engage with our community in one-on-one opportunities or group activities to continue to learn. This plan isn't going to be static. It's not just a document that's once written, it can't be changed. The workflows, the goals, the objectives, not the priorities, but the initiatives that we create will change as the environment changes, as things need to adapt. So we'll continue to listen and continue to do our part to try to improve that relationship.
What are some of the material changes you anticipate?
Well, I mean, we still want to get this feedback, right? We heard from our officers, and you'll read in those in the findings, is they want systems, information systems that aren't siloed, that they don't have to log into different areas, that bring things together. They want more of a voice in decision making and those type of things. They want to be explained why. They want better internal communication. The community feels really safe in our city in the daytime, and not so safe at night. So what can we do to make people feel safer when they're interacting in our city at night? So I encourage you to look at that, and you'll have an idea. Some of the things that are in there weren't surprising to me, both internally and externally, but others were and things that we definitely need to work on.
On that third priority, investing in modern facilities, reliable equipment, safe workspaces, and upgrading information technology, how significant is that, like, financial investment going to be? What's that gonna look like over the next 5 years? Building new facilities, buying a lot more equipment, what kinds of equipment?
So, yeah, I think number one, what we heard was that officers want to come to facilities that are modern, that aren't dilapidated, that aren't constantly having to have repairs, that don't have mold present, that have working plumbing, that are inviting and in community-based facilities, right? Those are things that we're working on, and those conversations with the Office of Financial Management, the council, and the mayor's office have already started. We've talked about it for years, and it's time to start making. If we want a 21st century police department, then we have to invest in 21st century facilities and equipment and training, and that's what we're going to try to do, is put together a multi-year plan that deals specifically with infrastructure and equipment, or facilities specifically, because we hear that often from our officers and professional staff. And so we'll work with the mayor's office and the council to try to find a path forward. And it's not going to be easy. It's going to take longer than 5 years to build facilities, but we're already in the path on the first one, and we just have to prioritize what comes after that.
How do you think that this plan can help to recruit officers over the next 5 years and beyond, and also strengthen the relationships with the people in the community that they're protecting?
Well, I hope that people and our officers feel, maybe not at first, but as this moves forward and they see what the end product is, maybe it wasn't what they believed it was going to be at the beginning, that they see we really truly care about what they want and need to do their job effectively. And people want, all of you, I'm sure, want to come to work where you're treated fairly, you are taken care of, and that you are appropriately compensated for your job. But we're finding is that we're highly compensated. I think that this latest contract that the mayor provided the officers does a great job at that. But we need to do more. We need to really dig into the officers' personal wellness, their family wellness, their work-health balance is important, and some of these things that you hear about that are going around across the country are really important to our cops. They are impacted by so much trauma in such a short period of time that we have to make sure that if we want to keep them 20 years, they know that there's going to be services and support there for them. And hopefully that as the agencies see what we're doing, or our young people who we're hiring now want a good work-family balance, and that they want to know that they're taken care of and cared for, that people want to join this agency. One, because we care for them. Two, we listen to them, and we're all focused on the same mission, which is to take care of our community.
Going back to community, so just to confirm, only the survey is for community members. There's not going to be an in-person, face-to-face meeting with Taylor?
No, it's only going to be the survey as it relates to these things.
I'll take one more.
What were the findings that surprised you?
Well, I mean, yeah, I was a little taken back at the differences in how people internally want to be communicated with. There was really it was really kind of email seemed to be the top one, and they don't really care for my videos, and I'm not sure why you wouldn't want to stare at me for 3.5 minutes and be forced to hear what I have to say. But there's got to be more effective ways to communicate internally. That's always a big issue. And it's an issue that I hear from my peers in other major cities, is how do you get that message here about what you want to do all the way down to the bottom level of the agency, and let it be the same clear message that you had when I said it. So that was the one of the surprising one externally. And then from the community standpoint, as I just mentioned, that significant difference in when they feel safe at day and night, right? I think it was in the 70 percentile during the day. So, but at night it dropped to in the 40s. So that surprised me just a little bit. But that's just two examples. But this is an open and honest reflection of how people feel. So some of it is really good. Some of it is things that are challenges that we need to work on. But we did it knowing that we were going to get the truth, and that's what we wanted.
Thank you guys, we appreciate it.
Can we ask a question of Taylor?
Yeah, I just high hog the mic, so
Sorry about that. So do we know, two-pronged question.
Sure.
Do we know if all neighborhoods were represented in the community feedback? Was the data kind of representative of like all of Indianapolis's population as far as you know? And are we gonna get to see a breakdown of this data at any point?
Yes, great question. Every zip code in Marion County was represented in the feedback that we received through the process this summer. And within the full strategic opportunities for IMPD report that's available on the website, you will see a heat map so you can tell exactly how many responses came from each of those zip codes. So all of the demographics of respondents from the community at large and from inside the department are available in that report.
And also another just question based on the feedback received, and forgive me if it's already on the website,
Sure.
but it mentions the 34 key findings that were drilled down to those 3
Yes.
priorities. Are those all listed out on the website if folks were to go see it?
They are. If you go to that strategic opportunities for IMPD report, you'll see those 34 key findings outlined in the executive summary, as well as in detail with supporting data throughout the report itself.
And how does IMPD stack up?
To
Other departments, what's, whatever standard that you're holding it to when you're looking through these responses?
You know, our firm really specializes in the Indianapolis community. This is where we live. This is where we invest our time. This is where all of our clients really have their relationships and focus on their missions. And so for us, it's less about comparing IMPD to other police departments, and it's more about making sure that what they are prioritizing reflects the needs of the folks who live here in Indianapolis. But I would say that we spoke to many other departments throughout the country during our research, and you'll see examples of that in our report. And many of them are facing a lot of similar challenges to what IMPD is facing here, and they are prioritizing similar things because of the needs of our communities.
Thank you, everyone. We appreciate it.
Thanks.